I know I'm talking to somebody today. Listen, you unbeliever. I'm talking to unbelievers right now. I'm talking to folk that just going through the motions. Folk that are still, folk that are still in Haran. Folks that are still in Ur of the Chaldees. Folk that are still in junk and mess and ain't trying to come out. Listen, I want to tell you there is a God that will save you.
Yes, sir. Oh, yes.
There was a God that will keep you. There was a God that will hold you fast. That there's a God that can bring you into a land that He has prepared. There's a God that can bring you into life, a life that He has prepared. There's a God that can redeem you today. If you will only stop trusting in yourself, stop trusting in your failed strategy for life, and throw yourself upon the mercy of Christ, the salvation that He has prepared in the sight of His people. God is worthy to be praised. And listen, and for you believers, you struggling, weak believers, I'm concluding myself. For all of us strugglers, listen, we ought to rejoice that we are on the pilgrimage. We ought to rejoice that we are on the way. We ought to rejoice that God has seen fit to give His call in the life of the undeserving. We ought to rejoice because, listen, none of us deserve to be called. None of us deserve to be on pilgrimage. None of us deserve to be stamped with His name and marked with His name. And yet God has done it for us. Hadn't He done it for us?